Okay, how to hold your pick. Now, it's important that we get this right at the start, and I want to start with a few things to avoid. Right? Don't hold it with two fingers like that. Don't bring your wrist out like that, and pick up and down. What you want to have is a straight wrist as much as possible. I'll get the jacket out of the way. Straight wrist as much as possible. Yeah. When I say straight, it's straight that way. It will bend up and down like this. No, it'll bend up and down like that. Yeah, but you can see it's straight that way. It's not bent this way. It's not bent back. Okay, so it's straight in that plane. As we come to here, it moves a little bit like that. Okay, there's your wrist. Keep that nice and relaxed and easy. Okay, and you hold your pick like this. Now we'll just zoom in so you can see exactly how to hold your pick. Okay, how to hold your pick. That's what it wants to look like when you're done. Okay, now to get there, I'll take the pick away. Straighten your hand out. Just bring your thumb directly in and then bend your finger at that knuckle. The pick goes in between the two. Just like that. Right? You'll see that behind the pick here, the finger is bent just a little bit at that knuckle. Continues to go around there. If you can get that, fine. If you can't, really don't. It's not crucial. That just makes it a bit more, where's the camera? That just makes it a bit more relaxed, right? So we've got a finger here that sort of just rolls around in a curve. The pick points directly up, up. And there we have our pick right across. Okay, it should be sticking out about that far, just whatever's comfortable for you, right? Now, how to strike with your pick. Now, the reason I've got the whole hand here is because the whole hand's involved. Quite a lot of people that pick, there's a whole lot of this going on with every pick. And that's okay when you're strumming, but not when you're just picking a note. So you need to be able to do both. You need to be able to move your whole hand as you strum, and you also want to be able to just pick one note at a time. So there are a couple of different ways to get your pick happening, and again, it'll come down to personal preference. What you will find is that there will be a combination of this movement here, which is purely at the thumb and the finger, nowhere else. So you can see that the thumb flexes at that top knuckle, as does the finger, and brings the whole thing in, and the pick moves sort of across the string rather than directly up and down it. So I want you to practice that without striking the string, just practice that. The other thing that happens is that there's movement at the wrist, right? Either that sort of movement or twisting movement. You don't want too much twisting movement. Okay, you'll get this sort of thing happening with your wrist. Up and down. Okay, so do that without moving the finger. Then see if you can get a combination. So you get like sort of like a flow through the wrist, through the fingers all the way to the pick. Now that will take some time to develop. Don't work too crazy on that. The main thing that you want to worry about in this early stages is what to avoid, and what to avoid is large movements. You don't want it coming from your shoulder or your arm when you're picking one string. You want to get this rolling sort of combination through here. That will come with practice. Don't try and over focus on that sort of thing too early, right? You'll do your head in. That'll come with practice, but that's where you're aiming for, okay? So to get there, we do this. We hold our pick like we said before. Bring the palm of that part of your hand there, the heel of your palm, down onto the bridge. Roll your hand down across onto the string, so that as you strike the string with the pick, it's muted a little bit, muffled. Now bring your hand back a little bit to reduce that muffling. Now that's not absolutely necessary. You can play a note without that, but listen to the difference in the tone between that and that. That can be something you want to use and take advantage of later on, especially in your rhythm playing. So this is all about getting it right. It's all about getting your skills up, and this is an important skill. Right? So we start this right at the top. I want you to find that spot where your hand is, so you can get just a little bit of damping, it's called, on the string, so it sounds like that rather than that. Yeah? And And you generally only want that on the bass strings and the bottom strings. Okay, so see if you can get that. Then I want you to just pick the string. You can see I'm getting quite a lot of movement at my wrist there. That's alright. If you just want to go like that too, that's fine. If you sort of want to attack it down like that, that's cool too. You know, where are you doing everything? It's up to you, but basically that hand has to flow and be relaxed, and it's like water running through it, right? That's how you play a note. For now, we're just going to be picking down. And we're going to be playing in time. So I want you to tap your foot and pick down. Later on there'll be a specific timing exercise that I want you to do. And in the song for this lesson, Spoonful, you'll have to get your timing spot on as well. There's a backing track for you to play along with. Right, so, but I'm not going to worry too much about confusing you with that just now. Just get that picking action sorted. Okay? Down, down, and tap your foot and try and keep it in time. It's really important right from the outset that as you're learning this movement, that you're also playing in time. Okay, cool.